Alright, boys, this is my third video of the day that I'm recording. These are all pre-recorded because I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled out, but today's video is going to be how to fix your trading cycle and why it's cooked, right? Basically, bro, how do I start this off? The reason that your trading psychology is cooked and the reason why you cannot seem to get a payout is genuinely just because of your impatience. Impatience is the first reason. Second reason is your inability to stay patient in the market. I just said impatience. Your inability to stay patient in the markets and that little chase of dopamine. Like, not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be drinking a bunch of pineapple juice in this video, bro. Uh, I gotta chug all this shit because I'm getting my shit removed, but that's besides the point. Your inability to stay patient throughout the market, and just genuinely your chase of dopamine. If most traders I know don't do drugs, they don't do alcohol, they don't do nicotine, they don't like do anything that like messes with their mental because your mind always has to be straight to trade. They don't really gamble either. But this is their form of dopamine. You don't get dopamine from anything else. If you're disciplined, you're like, you know, you're not really like, you know what I mean, exerting dopamine in any ways other than on the charts. Which is why that when you have all these things going on in your life, it's very easy to enter a trade and get the dopamine from the numbers running around and shit like that. So honestly, stop chasing that. First of all, cut down on the amount of trades that you're taking. Obviously, if you're taking like more than three trades a day, you're not seeing three good setups. You're just doing it for the love of the game, and you shouldn't be doing that. Another thing is stay patient in the markets, bro. I know like you want to make this work so bad. Trust me, I've been there, bro. Like even right now, I'm there. Like I want to make all this work so bad, bro. I want to like get a fucking $1 million house and like a Lamborghini, a Urus, a fucking Ferrari, a Porsche. Like all these things are running through my head, and it's so hard to wrap your mind around the idea that even if you show up daily, there are some days where your strategy doesn't work. There are some days, one day a week, where your strategy just won't work and you shouldn't trade that day. It sounds crazy because you're supposed to be showing up every single day. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be taking these trades, and that's how you're going to get money to pay for all these things, right? But here's an analogy that would make it easier for y'all to understand. When you walk into the charts, when you do your pre-market analysis, when you do all these things, you're doing it in the mind that you want to take an A plus setup. Now, when you don't take an A plus setup, what you're doing is instead of taking these stepping stones, think about it like walking up the stairs. Instead of walking up the stairs, you're walking away from the stairs. At the top of the stairs is everything that you want. Your Lamborghini, your $1 million house. All these things are sitting at the top of the stairs. When you take these back, okay, let's think about maybe there's 500 steps, right? From $0 to everything that you want, maybe there's 500 to 1,000 steps. You're taking a step further away from your goal. You are self-sabotaging yourself because of your greed. You can't be greedy in the markets. You can't get your job is to analyze the patterns and extract what you can extract. That's what your strategy is there for. Your strategy isn't to just enter a fucking trade and just hope that it'll bang out and you'll fucking cash out. If you want that shit, genuinely go to PrizePicks, download PrizePicks, use the fucking code, get your $50 and just gamble your life away. Go to the casino and play fucking blackjack because that's what you want to do. If you want to be a day trader, you have to have your strategy and you have to use your strategy. Or else there's no strategy. It's just gambling. Buy or sell. I could bring like a fucking 6-year-old, tell him click buy when you see the fucking the candle go green. When you see the candle go red, click sell, and he'll probably have a higher win rate than you. These are things that you need to embed into your mind. You can't gamble. There's no gambling. There's no impatience. There's none of that. None of that should even cross your head. You walk into the chart, you do your pre-market analysis. Oh, I want my Lambo. I want my fucking Ferrari. I want all these things. Boom. This is my job. I have to take the A plus setups. This is what I'm getting paid for. I'm paying myself out from the markets to do this. Why do you think only 1% of people succeed doing this? Do you think it's like some hard ass shit? Do you think you marking out the draws on London are fucking so hard? No one can do that shit. Within 2 weeks of watching any trading YouTube video, you'll learn a strategy. That's the easiest shit ever. Learning the strategy is the easiest shit. It's executing the strategy when all these numbers are running. When you see the markets move up like crazy, you have to sit on your fucking hands and genuinely just think to yourself, should I really do all this? Should I really just sit here and just hope for a chance that the market will go the way that I want it to go? Or will I wait for my strategy to show me that based on hundreds of hours of backtesting, based on so much data, based on so much YouTube videos, based on so much forward testing, that this strategy works? It works when it's executed right. Do I use that strategy? I shit like bro, and it's stuff that I used to face, which makes me so angry. Like, I would have been profitable so long ago, bro. Like, so long before I became profitable. Like, I could have been profitable 6 months before I became profitable. I could have had a Lambo right now if I just genuinely like stuck to shit like this. And the reason I made this channel is so that y'all don't have to go through things like I had to go through. Because honestly, it was a very long journey of me realizing that I'm never gonna be anywhere. I'm never going anywhere unless I lock in on things like this. And y'all need to do the same. Genuinely, bro. If you want that Lamborghini, if you want that fucking Ferrari, oh, I know I said that like 3 times, but genuinely, if you want your dream life, if you want these things to fall into your lap, you can't be chasing the markets. You wait for the markets to present you with opportunity. Where? Nah, that's over there. Matter of fact, I'm finna go get it. I'm finna go get it just so that I can show y'all. I'll be right back in a second. I don't know if you could read this. Opportunity knocks every day. Be sure to answer it. What does that mean? Every single day in the markets, you're given the opportunity to either take an A plus setup or take some bullshit and just hope it goes your way. And every single time, you should choose the option to take the opportunity that's in front of your eyes. Wait for your setup to fold out. Stop, genuinely stop over obsessing with all this. It will fall into place. You will see setups. I promise you. If you've ever done any sessions of backtesting, you always see it. Even if you take an L for the day, right? If you take an L for the day and you go back in the afternoon and you go back in the charts, to you it's probably like, oh shit, I saw this setup. Why didn't I take it? It's because as soon as market opens, you just genuinely just want to take the first trade that you see, and that's not how it's ever gonna work out. Maybe the A plus setup today will be 5 minutes in the market open. Maybe it'll be an hour in the market open. Stay down until you find the setup. And honestly, these are just things. That's why your trading psychology is so cooked. You're used to dopamine. You're used to seeing the numbers run. Be used to not doing anything. Be used to just sitting there staring at the candles. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe 3 times a week. Think about it. First of all, think about it, right? Funded account, 50K funded account, you want to get your first $1,000 payout. Let's break it down step by step. You need $3,000 to win. Let's say you're risking $500 on every single trade. You're risking a 1 or 2, so you're making $1,000 per trade. To pass the account, you need 3 good days. That's 1 week, right? You'll see 3 good opportunities in 1 week. Maybe there's 1 day with high news impact that you don't trade. 4 days you trade. 1 day you don't see a setup. 3 days you see a setup. $1,000. $3,000, you have the account passed. Now you need 5 winning days of $150. That's easy as fuck. That's easy as fuck. Within 3 weeks of opening account, even 2 weeks maybe, if you're that good of a trader, you could easily pass it if you don't take bullshit trades. Stop taking these fucking bullshit ass trades. Bro, that should be making me crash out. Stop taking bullshit ass trades. That's not what you get paid for. That's not what you're here for. You're here to make money, not give the money to Top Step. You don't want to give money to Top Step. You want Top Step to be paying you. When you see Top Step in your bank, it should be a receivable. It shouldn't be you giving them money. And I don't know, man. These are just things that y'all need to work on. I need to work on genuinely. Even sometimes I take bullshit ass trades. Like y'all, bro, I recap my trades. I recap my trades for a reason. If I take a bullshit ass trade, I'll let y'all know I take a bullshit ass trade, just so that y'all don't take that bullshit ass trade the next time y'all see it. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from everybody's mistakes, and that's how you grow. That's the only way that you grow in this tradership. But anyways, bro, it's a little 10-minute rant. But appreciate y'all. Y'all boys have a good one. Just stick to y'all shit. Stick to fucking Is my overheating? Stick to uh being patient in the markets and stick to not chasing that dopamine. I appreciate y'all. Y'all boys have a blessed one.